Hello everybody. Okay, so in this video, it has been a popular ask, so I am making this video to show you all how to create, or how I created this beehive. So the size of mine, you have to have a total of 192 wall pieces. So you're going to start with your shelf. You've got your industrial shelf onto a wall piece with a pillar and a floor. You're going to need several walls. I'm pretty sure that I have enough there. So I have 4 total walls because you've got to be able to rotate it around and be able to lift it up. So you're going to start by placing your wall pieces together, just like this. This is what I did. I just sat and created. It takes 6 wall pieces for the outside and 6 wall pieces for the back of the wall. So it's a total of 12 wall pieces per comb. There's 4. 5, 6. Go ahead and do the next one. All right, now to start, you're going to take and you're going to place your wall onto the floor piece. Nope, hang on, I have that backwards. Sorry. Just like that, to where your back of your wall is going to be facing towards you on the outside of the shelf, not on the inside of the shelf. You are now then going to rotate to the right 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place it down. You're going to pick up your next one. You're going to rotate that shelf or that outer wall piece towards the outside, just like the other one. And you're going to take it up. You will have to turn your grid off to get it to place just right. And then you're going to place it down. Pick up your wall piece, and it will flip on you. So if you get confused, just turn your shelf back to where that final wall piece that you were working on is straight up and down. And then from there, you're going to count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then place it back down. Pick up your next wall piece. Turn it to where that wall is on the outside. Turn your grid off. Get it to where you want it. and place it. Just like that. Sometimes you'll have to try again. It does take some patience, so be patient with yourself. Give yourself some grace. You're going to pick up your shelf. Get it back to where your last wall piece placed is straight. And then 4 more to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And place it down. Your next wall piece and rotate. Turn your grid off. Get it where you want it and place it. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. Wall piece. Turn it. Grid off. And place it. Now, I should have brought my steps. You are going to need stairs to be able to reach your shelf once you get up so high. One, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. Okay. Get that back to where it's supposed to be. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't realize that turned on me. Okay. Once you place your final piece, you should then be able to turn your shelf back to its original position. And you're going to grab the wall piece that you originally placed onto the shelf. And that will be your very first honeycomb. So now, I'm going to make another one. So I can show you how to place them together. 2, 3, 4. Place. Turn it back to where it was straight up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yes, I count to myself when I'm making this myself. Place it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, grab your shelf. Back to its original position. And pick up that last piece, or that first piece that you placed down. Now, to combine them, you're going to have to pick one up. And you're going to place it onto the shelf, just like that. Now you're going to pick up from the other one. And this will take a little bit of finessing, not even going to lie. This took me a while to do. To get it to combine together like that. You can leave it with a gap in it. That's completely up to you. I did not want the gap on mine. I wanted it to be seamless. The gap is okay. It doesn't look terrible with the gap. I've made one with the gap in it, but I just wanted to try to get it to place just right. So it took a little bit of finessing to try to find that right spot to get them to merge together like that. So now I have 2 honeycombs together. Now I'm going to make a couple more and show you how I place them onto the top and the other side. Now to go from the opposite side, you're going to have to make them on the opposite side. Okay. Till we start again. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Now, you're wanting to build up to add to your honeycomb. Attach your original piece to your shelf, okay? And then you're going to take and you're going to have to rotate this to add to the top. You're going to rotate it until the top portion of your honeycomb is going to be side to side. It's going to be straight up and down. Whoop. Okay, you're going to want to pull this down to where you can reach it. And you're now going to attach that one you just made. Again, this takes a little finessing. Oop. Sometimes a lot of finessing. This is why I said if you're okay with the gap being in there, I 100% would go with that, because this definitely takes some patience. And sometimes a little cancel placement. So if you cannot get it to attach, which I am struggling with, turn it back around. And now what you can do is you can take the last piece that you had attached, this piece that's on the bottom, and use your cancel placement. If you don't know how to cancel place, I will do a video very soon on how to do that. So now you don't have anything else in your way, and it will be easier to place that. So then all you're going to do is you're going to pick it up and place it down. And it will reattach your other piece. And you now have 3 pieces to your honeycomb. Now I'm going to assemble this other one. Now, whoops. With this one, you're going to go the opposite direction of the first time. Those first 3. So we're going to go to the left on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place it. 2, 3, 4. Now, whichever way that you decide to do these is completely up to you. And it just kind of depends on which direction you're going to go with your honeycomb. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll show you here in just a moment why you have to do this to go the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. Okay, so now pick it up on the opposite side. Now you will be able to place going to the right. With the way that I have the other ones built, you have to be able to place them to the left. So now I can place them going to the right. It's always easier to place them onto the shelf. Oh. With this one, to go to the right, you want to place it on the far side of the shelf. Otherwise, your piece is going to try to connect to the shelf and not to your other honeycombs. It's not quite in there right. That's better. Still not 100%, but it's better. Now just remember, you still have to pick up that original piece that you started with. Otherwise, you're just going to pick up pieces of it. Because everything is attached to that original piece. And now, if you know how to cancel place and float items, that is actually how I've gotten it to where it is off the ground. So you're going to take a paver. I just used a small one. Place it on a shelf. Okay, or place it on your shelf. You're going to need an additional floor piece and a paver for this. Okay. Before you do anything, you need to attach your honeycomb to that additional floor piece that you just pulled out. Nope, wait a minute. Just kidding. I just told you wrong. Just kidding. So the first thing we're going to do before we sink anything is we're going to float. So you're going to take your additional floor piece, place it on top of that one, and then you're going to bring it up however high you're wanting it floated, okay? So you're going to grab your wall piece, or your shelf, sorry, not your wall piece, and I'm going to say 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what, we're going to go one more. 6. And you're going to cancel it right there. Okay? Now you're going to take this and you're going to attach it. You may have to get up onto something. Pull my stairs over here. You're going to attach it to that piece. Okay, you're then going to pick up your wall and you're going to set it down. Now you will have that floating above the ground. Actually should have gone one more. What did we go? 5? We're going to go one more. So let's try that again. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, we went 6. We're going to go 7. Trial and error. Reattach that to that piece. Pick up your shelf, place it back down. There we go. And now, once you get that floated, I'm going to show you how to sink this floor piece into the ground using the paver. So that way then all you will have to hide is that paver. Okay? So instead of going up, you go up to float, down to sink, if you don't know that already. Okay? You're going to pick your shelf up. You're going to go down 1 notch. That's it. 1 notch. Cancel it. And you're going to pick up this floor piece and you're going to place it on top of the paver. Pick your shelf up, place it back down, and then you're going to pick up the paver itself, which is now going to be attached to everything. So your honeycomb will now be floating above the ground, and your floor piece is hidden. So you can then, let me grab some flowers. Conceal your paver. Of course, you're going to need flowers around your beehive, so make sure you have plenty of those because your bees have to have something to pollinate with. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and I will help as much as I possibly can. Love you.